Hello everyone. Welcome back to series of learning C programming, and this is the next video which is to cover symbolic constants. So I'll change this documentation section. So this program is to calculate. So it will be better if you write like this because it is non-executable statement and it always describes about your program. So this is to calculate area of circle. So I am going to calculate area of circle. So before you going to write the source code, it will be very better. First of all, you have to understand what is the formula of it and how the formula can be synchronizes with C. Right? So we all know this formula from our mathematics, that area of circle is equal to pi r square. Right? So this is what we were learned, pi r square. So this is what. Now here these are unknown variables. AOC is unknown. This is area of circle. Pi is unknown variable. R is unknown variable, where you have to calculate r square. Right? Now, so this formula has to be simplified first of all. How I can simplify this formula? Now look at this. Area of circle is equal to pi into r. Now, as it is a machine, it doesn't know the variable until we specify it. So how to specify? We have to declare it. What we have to declare? Whatever unknown variables you can find out, that all the variables we have to declare. Now, look at this. AOC is undefined variable. We have to declare. So I am declaring with integer data type. Now, pi is also unknown variable, but pi value is fixed. Am I true? For everybody, pi value is fixed, which is 22/7, and we'll get 3.14 as your answer, right? Now, as it is a constant to this symbol, I am using symbolic constant. Now, symbolic constant syntax is hash define pi 3.14. Now, pi is what? It's a symbol. I did not find a symbol on the keyboard, I am making this variable as a constant. Which constant? Symbolic constant. Now, if I wanted to take one more, which is hash define some symbol which is n and 5, can I? Yes, you can define. You can define any value to any symbol. Now I'm considering this as a symbol. Now what happens if you do it? Throughout the program, this value never changes. It will be fixed because it is a symbolic constant. Constant is itself, it is fixed. Now we are putting this into a symbol, right? Now, so now I'm taking hash define pi 3.14. So this is what? Symbolic constant. Now I'm writing here symbolic constant. And next, what is the program? Pi r square. So I defined AOC as integer data type. Pi is my symbolic constant and r is a variable which represents that radius, right? Radius I am taking with r alphabet. Now look at this, int r comma AOC. Now r is what? Radius. AOC is resultant variable which will have the value after computation. Now printf, enter the value of radius. So we know pi value which is from symbolic constant 3.14. So what else we don't know? R value we don't know. So as we don't know it, we have to supply through scanf. So I am giving here through scanf, which is scanf percentile d r. Scanf percentile d r. Now what happens? Now we will be getting the value from here. So now once you get the value, always keep in mind this. Computations cannot be done if you don't have this value. So people generally with a confusion, they will write formula first of all as they know very well. Formula we know very well. We used to write always formula first of all. But we have to think twice before you write formula. Formula, yes, we know, but values also we should know. So as part of values, you have to read values through scanf before you compute it, right? Before you compute, you know the value. So to know the value, we are using scanf. So after you supply the value, value will get substituted here. Now we can see the result in the output screen. Now let's compile and execute this. So I'm saving it. Now I'm compiling it. Now I'm going for execution. Now here we'll get an statement which is enter the value of radius. Now I'm entering the radius as 2. Now area of circle is 12. Area of circle is 12. Now, and you may ask a question here that can I take radius in floating data type? Yes, you can take. Yes, you can take this as floating data type. So when you take floating data type, access specifier should also be changed, which is percentile F. Percentile F represents what? Float. Now here also answer will be also in floating data type. So this is what the modifications, right? Now let's save, compile it. And execute this. We are running it. Now let's see. Let's see again, enter the value of radius. Now I'm entering again here 2. Now look at what value we got. 12.56 zeros. Just before also I gave 2. Integer case I gave 2. At that time I received answer as 12. This time I gave this as floating data type, but I got the answer 12.56. This is what floating representation. Okay. So the mean is you can execute with any data type as you expected. So as pi value is 3.14, result is expected. Exact result is expected in floating. So it's better to take float. Fine. So this is about area of circle. So my sincere advice is you just try the coding to calculate area of triangle. As you know the formula, try with area of triangle. Then you will get confidence that programming knowledge you can enhance it if you can write. So learn and practice, which makes the student is very perfect. Fine. Thank you all.